I'm Nancy Creedon. I'm a certified dog trainer and behaviour consultant, and in this video I want to show you guys how to stop your dog from jumping. So it's all well and good when your dog's a little puppy and they're super cute and clean and they jump all over you. We reward them, they get loads of attention, then they get big and mucky and they start jumping on people, and all of a sudden it's not so much fun. Problem is, most people still give the dog attention when they jump. Even though they think it's bad attention, the dog enjoys it. So what we want to do is follow these steps to teach your dog not to jump. So with teaching your dog not to jump, there's a few different steps to it. The first thing we want to do is no longer give them attention for jumping. So what you want to do is every single time your dog jumps, say turn your back. So instantly and turn your back on the dog. Once the forelegs are back on the ground, you can ask them to sit. Once they do sit, you're going to bend down and give the dog attention down while they're sitting. So they're learning there that the attention is down low, and while you're sitting, good things happen. The instant they break the sit and they stand back up again, you're going to say and jump up and turn your back again. Ask them to sit again, bend down again. This is very physical, so it's basically like doing lunges. And once they're back sitting down again, you're giving them attention. Instant they break the sit, turn your back again. So what your dog is quickly learning there in several repetitions is that, every time I jump or I break the sit, bad things happen. When I remain in a sit, good things happen. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So if he jumps on me, I'm going to say and good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So another step to doing your no jump training is teaching the dog that jumping is bad, sitting is good. What you want to do is get something super tasty like chicken, hot dog, something smelly, and slowly bring it downwards towards your dog. They can be sitting or standing, whichever you prefer. So as you're slowly bringing it down towards your dog, once your dog is remaining in the standing or sitting position, the treat will keep lowering. The instant your dog jumps, pull the treat away. So means no treats, jumping means bad, and they'll get it very quickly. So pull the treat away, and then slowly but surely bring that treat back down, like here comes the airplane. So once they remain standing or sitting, the treat continues to lower, they jump, it disappears again. So repeat that so that your dog will learn that means treat's gonna go and jumping means treat's gonna go. So when you're doing the airplane game, slowly bring the treat down. When they jump, pull it away. Meg. If they get lots of ahs, make sure that they get some yeses as well. Good girl. And you can make sure they get yeses by doing it a little bit quicker. Meg, sit. Good girl. And then as they're getting better, make it harder. You can bring it down and pull it away as well to kind of entice them to jump. Then if they do, pull it away. If they don't, they get the treat. Good girl. Maggie. Good girl. And as they get really good, you can start putting the treat further back behind their head, which makes them more likely to jump as well. Good girl. Good girl. The next step to teaching your dog not to jump is to teach them not to jump on people. So it's all well and good if somebody's approaching to say, okay, if my dog jumps, say and turn your back and ask him to sit. And if he sits, bend down and give him attention. And if he breaks the sit, stand back up again and say again. You can't really do that in the park when someone says, hey, puppy, and runs over to your dog. So what you want to do here is a bit of management and also teaching the dog to stay on four legs when they greet people. What you're going to do is, as somebody approaches, you're going to hold your dog by their back armpits, kind of like their pelvis area. We want to make sure, first of all, that they enjoy this. So what I want you to do is get a fist of treats, pop them in front of your dog. As your dog starts to eat them, you're going to hold the dog by the back pelvis. So if you can see here, I'm holding my hands like this, so in a kind of a like I'm holding a ladder, and you're going to slit your hands in here into your dog's pelvis. So you're just holding them between the back legs, just holding onto the upper thigh. You'll feel tendons and so on in there as well. So you've got your dog by their kind of pelvis. You can just give them a nice massage as well. You're not lifting them off the ground, you're not squeezing them, you're not hurting them at all. You're just supporting them by the pelvis. And what they will find is that when you're holding the pelvis, they think that they can't lower their pelvis to jump upwards, and they just don't jump. It's just a kind of magical trick that really works. But what you're doing initially with the training is to make sure that the dog likes being held like that. So that's where you're popping the treats on the floor, letting your dog eat the treats while you hold them by the pelvis. Once they've finished the treats, you can leave go again. Once you've done this a few times and they realize that, oh, it's not scary, then happy days, you're done. And what you want to do then is use it in the real world. So as somebody's approaching and you think they want to say hello to your dog, hold your dog by the pelvis. They get to say hello with all 4 legs on the floor, and the person doesn't get jumped on, and they're practicing that when I say hello to strangers, I stay on the ground. And then when you're doing the belly grab, so you put some treats on the ground. Good boy. And then take a hold. Good boy. Massage while you're doing it so it's a little bit nicer, and then when they finish you can stop. Good boy. Some more, Hamish? So make sure the dog's going to be in front of you when you toss the treats on the floor. Come here. Good boy. Hold him tightly. Good boy. Let him move. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And when he finishes you can stop. So there are your 3 steps to teach your dog not to jump. Make sure, first of all, you're not giving them attention for jumping, so you're turning your back and all that. Then you're going to do your airplane game to reinforce the fact that jumping is bad, staying down is good. And then you're going to do your belly grabs where you hold the dog by the pelvis to teach them not to jump on strangers. So good luck with the training. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch more dog training videos, you can subscribe below. And you can also follow us on Facebook on Nancy Creedon Dog Behaviourist if you want to find out more about dogs. Thank you for watching.
Walk alone.